While we've worked on mid-stance, control and stability, and we've worked at toe-off control and stability, it's also important to work on acceleration mechanics, as the vector is much more horizontal than it is vertical in sprinting or in continuous steady state running. In particular, we're looking at that coordination of the hip, knee and ankle while coordination of extension of the hip, knee and ankle while maintaining stability of the trunk. An example of this to address unilateral deficits is during a lunge onto the box. If I ask Andrew to assume his accelerative position with his foot up on the box and up in a plantar flex position with a nice trunk lean, so up in a plantar flex position there for us, knee extended and forward trunk lean, so that's a good distance for him to take an accelerative step. If we ask him to step backwards and kneel down, I'll put this across your waist, Andrew. I'm going to offer some resistance to him to encourage him to triple extend through his hip, knee and ankle. When I say go, go! 1, 2, 3. So the band makes him want to flex. We reset. And we want him to be as explosive as possible, leaning forward. And go! 1, lock the knees, 2, 3. Lovely. Last time. Again, looking for that coordination and speed of recruitment. Set. Go! 1, 2, 3. And relax. And obviously, this is very good for addressing unilateral deficits, which you mightn't see in normal field-based runs. And we can increase the difficulty by increasing the number of bands used to resist that forward acceleration motion.